This is real game that's gonna help you get real results and get cold. The shit that you don't speak about is what makes you real. And when a girl really turns up on you, son, you need to be able to put them back in their place. Don't be. Hey yo, what it do, man? It's your boy BK Smooth Killer. Hey, listen, bruh. I'm gonna put y'all on a smooth game today, man. When it comes to this interaction shit, whenever you're dealing with a chick, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Whenever you're dealing with a chick, you're a young man. First of all, when it comes to this game shit, you need to have your intent set up. Why do you want to approach the chick? What's your motive, right? As soon as you have the intention, that means you're ready to lead the interaction. Because you have the intention, you're ready to lead the interaction. You have awareness of your environment. You know, okay, if I approach that chick, I probably could take her to the crib. You know what I mean? This is a chick that I probably could take on an instant date. So I'm probably gonna do that. So by just having an intention, you automatically scan your environment. Remember, when I say becoming aware of the environment is one of the most crucial things in the smooth game. Smooth game ain't just about no girls, it's about life. It applies to life, but girls can teach you a lot about life. If you're really deep into the game shit, yeah, these dudes will be talking about this shit. They really don't know too much shit about this shit. Like, if you're really into the game shit, you understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? So by moving accordingly, or by just having your intention set up, you're not gonna be struggling on what to really say to her, because you already have your intentions. And whatever you say, you're gonna wait for feedback. Not for feedback to respond or react to it, but for feedback to know how to move accordingly to however she gives you that feedback. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that y'all gotta have, intention. But another thing, whenever you begin to interact, right? Now you have the intention. What if she's feeling this way? What if she's feeling this way? Whatever mood you approach a person and you find them at, if you gotta listen, this is when real game comes into play. Whatever energy you're carrying, if you're in a smooth game, you're probably carrying a more smooth energy. And smooth energy don't mean you slow and shit like that. No, it just means that whatever you're feeling at the moment, that's what you're giving off. So after you have your intentions, now you approach the chick. Whenever you approach the son, this is game real shit, right? Whenever you approach the chick and you pull up on her, you need to take her to emotional spikes. They need that. How you do that? You can do that through questions, but experiences right then and there. Emotional spikes. You know what I mean? Don't be a dull person, even in your tonality. You know what I'm saying? How you talk. Because if me and you are talking, we boys, I know you ain't gonna be talking to me like on some how you approach a chick and you trying to ask all these weird questions. Now you're gonna be chilling. I'm like, hey bro, what's up? Like, you do what you do? So where you from? So like, what's going on in your life? Like, where you feel me? But that's a small level of emotional spikes. When I start asking you questions, I'm gonna ask you questions. You're like, damn, ain't nobody ever asked me that. You know, that's the shit you need to do. And even poke. You know what I'm saying? How do you poke? By asking the right question and setting up things, and you're gonna see where people are seeking for validation whenever you're having a conversation with them. It don't matter who it is, anybody. It could be at the highest level of any industry. If you talk to them, you're gonna see that in some level, they're in some areas of their life. If you talk to them long enough, you're gonna see that they're lacking some validation in some areas, even unconsciously. And if you're aware enough to pick that up, then your game is gonna seem like motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, how is this? He always getting it. Like, is he his face? Is it because he look like that? Like, what's going on? By nah, it's the game. You understand exactly human nature. You know how to take girls to emotional spikes, and you know how to get them addicted. You know what I'm saying? How you get them addicted, it's not a bad thing. It's just that you move accordingly. You know how to give just enough so that they keep coming back. And you know what I mean? That could go from just having a conversation. Listen, if you're a good person, or you're a great communicator, storyteller, and stuff like this, you can take people to emotional spikes, and you can practice it with your bros, son. Don't just try to practice on girl. This is human nature. Pure understanding how to interact with the shorty. You know what I'm saying? At all levels. You practice that, bro, you can learn this easily. You know what I'm saying? Through stories and all that. And listen, but really when it comes down to women, I'm gonna make this video a little shorter. You know what I'm saying? When it really comes down to dealing with these shorties, after you take them to emotional spikes, then you need to have your own boundaries. Because once you start taking the shortest to emotional spikes, there's gonna be moments that they're gonna question, hold on, wait a minute, because girls sense shit, right? Even if it's real, there's gonna be a moment that they're gonna hold on, wait a minute, let me test if this guy really is real. If the way he's acting and what he's saying is real, that's where most guys crumble because they think that it's just one test, but they're constantly shit testing. But it's not really a shit test to the alpha because he's always in his nature and it's just like he's dealing with any other female. I don't come out here and say females is hard. They're not hard. It's their nature. Once you understand to deal with some things' nature, it's like you embody it, you become it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you become pussy or some shit like that. Nah, that shit becomes your arsenal of your game. Whatever you bring onto you, it doesn't become you, but part of you. You dig what I'm saying? So whenever you bring this type of systems into your life, it's like to the average person, they're not willing to go this far into the level of their game. You know? People think, damn son, how you giving out this golden information like this for free? This is not as golden as it gets. This is why I could put it here. The game, there's depth to it. You know what I'm saying? The people, you see, this is what you just see them analyzing small. Listen, the game that's on here, most of the game that's on here is people's perspective. It's not system that's gonna help you maneuver. This is real game that's gonna help you get real results and get code. You feel me? And through life, you're gonna understand that through gaming these chicks. Let me tell you something else about these chicks, man. Y'all need to know this. Through gaming and life, you're gonna get certain qualities and traits that you would get nowhere else from doing cold approach and understanding exactly how to deal with your environment. It's like you're understanding sales. You know, it's like you're not really coming to sell yourself, but mastering game is understanding how other people try to sell themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? And how you can make them want to sell themselves to you even more. That means they now investing in you. And eventually they can end up being emotionally invested, which depends if you want to do that or not. If you want to get her to be your girl, which is not a bad thing, you can do that if you find a chick that relates to you. You feel me? Don't be afraid of doing that. That doesn't make you any beta. You know what I'm saying? And the rest, it could just be, you know what I'm saying, digging out chicks, and that's just that. But let me tell you something. Whenever they begin to test you, when it comes to this situation and shit like that, you need to be able to have your boundaries and stand your grounds. Don't just put these systems into places. Okay, I got the intention, I pulled up, now I know the environment. Maybe I'm in my city, I'm not in my city. I'm in the hotel, I'm not in the hotel. I got family at home, I can do that. So check where you live. Do you live with anybody? All this shit is, you calculate, boom. Not stopping there and thinking all this shit, but as you going there, that's intent and intention. All of that shit is gonna come and it's gonna flow. You're gonna know exactly what to ask and what to do, right? But then she's gonna test you to see, is this a worthy guy to go with? Is this a guy that I could go in a 1 hour, 2 hour adventure I just met in the street and go straight to his house and smash? Is this a guy that's worthy of that? And forget about it. And my boyfriend or my husband will never find out. She's gonna test you. So when she tests you, you need to show that those boundaries are there, and those boundaries are like fucking pillars of Rome. They ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna try to do things like say, okay, I gotta go or something like that, or like at a point that where she's not supposed, because girls are master at the fucking push pull. They will do that all day long. And sometimes they catch you. It don't matter who you with, sometimes they catch you. And when a girl really turns up on you, son, you need to be able to put them back in their place. Don't be afraid. Listen, you should never be afraid. I just met this chick and I can put her in her place. Nah, you gotta put her in her place right then and there. Period. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna appreciate you for that. In fact, they will get wet for that. Any chick, like, they're gonna appreciate that joint, bro. They're gonna be like, damn, you got some cojones. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just facts, bro. All these weak-ass motherfuckers here afraid and they don't know how to lead. That's what leading the interaction means. You need to be able to lead the interaction with anybody you talk to and actually speak your narrative. Don't let society tell you who you are or what you should do or what type of things you should implement into yourself to be an alpha or something like that. Nah. These are the true principles, the true guide to greatness when it comes to spitting real games to the chicks and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving it to y'all, man. Y'all just make sure y'all watch these ads and click on them links and all that and show love to y'all boy. I ain't asking nothing else. I'm saying, and if y'all want consultation and all that, hit me on IG, bro. Hit me on IG. I'ma hit y'all up. It ain't nothing. I'ma talk to y'all on video and all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen, bro. These are the fundamental joint that you need to have to the smooth game. You feel me? Have intent. Be able to lead the interaction. Take the shorty to emotional spikes, and then know that you gotta have some boundaries there in place whenever the shorty is gonna test you. Not if she tests you, because she's gonna test you. And whenever she tests you, it's just almost as an assurance. Like, listen, your behavior as an alpha is gonna represent that to the chick. You know what I'm saying? Your behavior as an alpha is gonna represent that to the chick. It's like the way that you act is gonna require her to shit test you. It's almost like you creating your own narrative of life. Once you understand that, hey, by me choosing to live like a lion, that means I gotta hunt shit down. That means I gotta take my territory, or hyenas are gonna come and eat my cubs. That means I gotta run this shit because I chose to live in the path of a lion. But now, if you're a little antelope, bro, like, you know also what to do. Fucking run away, go eat grass somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Go eat grass somewhere, go hide some shit, because niggas is gonna hunt your shit down. Yes, sir. They gonna hunt your shit down. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing you gotta know. If you choose to live in the path of a warrior, in the spirit of Kaizen, you know what I'm saying, live as king, then you should do that. Don't be out here saying, nah, implement those true factors into your life and speak none about it. The shit that you don't speak about is what makes you real. You know what I'm saying? Speak none about it and live in your true nature. Everything that I'm pouring out here is only the tip of the iceberg. You know, you can't think this is my whole depth. You know what I'm saying? No, come on now. You feel me? That's where I need to get. You need to wanna go harder than the normal average human. Because let me tell you, 99% of people, they average on everything they do. Everything they do. Everything, bro. If you're just a little bit on top of that, you're Gucci. You feel what I'm saying? Most people are not willing to go years without on semen retention. They can't do that. They think, oh, I'm not supposed to bust now. I understand how to maneuver with that. I understand how to use the bear's rage. You know what I'm saying? Understand how to use your own rage. You feel me? Master those emotions, master those temptations. That's what makes you a true king, a true master of life. You know what I'm saying? Master of life don't mean you're in control of life. That means you let life flow through you. You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit I'm telling y'all right now. From game, I always end up like this with real shit. Y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy BK Smooth Killer, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Bang.